Hey guys, and welcome to part 3 of my kitchen organizing series. I am excited to show you what I've done with a few more cabinets and drawers in my kitchen. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. So if you want to see how it turned out in the process, then just keep on watching.
Sorrow and despair is growing strong. There is always something good.
So I kind of had a plan going into this as far as this drawer goes. Otherwise, I really did not have a plan of where I wanted things to go. My plan was to just take everything out and then kind of wing it. So my plan for this oven drawer, though, was that I wanted to be able to fit all of my baking sheets in it and my glass baking dishes because I currently had those in a drawer, and I wasn't liking that because I wanted my mixing bowls to go in the drawer because they were up really high and it was really hard to reach for myself and for Madeline. So my plan for this was to put my baking sheets and my glass baking dishes, and it did end up working out that way. So that's what I was doing here.
When the road is long and hard and without end.
So fun fact, in case you didn't know, this drawer is actually not meant for storage. It is actually a warming drawer to keep your food warm. I don't think anyone in America uses it for that, though. Do you use it as a warming drawer? Let me know in the comments.
If you hold on to your pride and stand up straight, so there is comfort to be.
So this is my rag drawer where I keep all of my cleaning rags and my hand towels. And I really used the technique of, does it bring me joy or not? And that helped me so much. That has been helping me so much. So that comes from Marie Kondo and the KonMari method. If it doesn't give you joy, to let it go. And that's what I did. I have a real problem with keeping things if I think I might need them in the future, or because they're still good and I don't want to get rid of them just because they still function well, if you know what I mean. And this KonMari method has really been helping me to get rid of things because that is my issue right there. So I looked at it. If it didn't bring me joy, then I donated it or threw it away. And some of them actually were so bleached and gross that I made a bag of rags for my husband to use in the garage. And then I had this drawer here that basically had random items in it. I had some appliance plugs, I had some aprons, and some manuals, user manuals and things like that. So I decided I wanted to clear those out and put them in their rightful places and then use that for my rag drawer, because the sides of the oven there, the two sets of 3 drawers, that's what I'm trying to say. The 2 bottom ones are really, really deep and big, and I really wanted to use them for something more functional. And so I put my rags in this drawer, and I'm going to see how that works out because I do have a lot of rags, and I do like to have a lot of rags. That way I only have to clean my rags once a week. So we'll see how this works out, but so far it's working out pretty good. And I kept just enough hand towels to switch out the ones when they're dirty and to have some for drying dishes and stuff like that. And then just enough rags to have a week's worth of cleaning rags.
Like an oak, I will stay right here in this valley and be closer to home every hour, and the earth is gonna hold me, show my worthiness as we get closer to home.
So I did want to keep this tablecloth just because I thought it would be a good thing to have if the girls were to ever want to paint or do some sort of project. I have it in this drawer now, but I don't know that it's going to stay there. I may end up moving this to a linen closet because it takes up a ton of space. So you see it in there now, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be moved really soon. So in this corner cabinet, again, I had a bunch of random stuff. I had some cups in there, some extra ones. I had a recipe book, and that's where I had my mixing bowls. I had extra like protein shaker cups and all of that. And then I had 2 huge empty things of protein in there, thanks to my husband. I don't know why he does that, but he always puts empty stuff back in the fridge and in the cabinets, and it drives me insane. So those were taking probably 75% of the space up in there, so I got rid of those. And I rehomed the mixing bowls and the K-cups, and then I decided which like protein shakers and things like that I wanted to keep and which ones I didn't. And actually that corner cabinet is currently empty. There's nothing in it. So I haven't decided what's going to go in it, but everything that was in it has been rehomed.
As a young girl, the fields were mine. We played hide and seek.
So right here, I'm really struggling with this bowl. I was really contemplating if I wanted to get rid of it or keep it. So I had to ask myself, does this bring me joy? And in the end, I decided to keep it. It was a wedding gift for a wedding. So I've had it the entire time we've been married, and it is a really pretty bowl. So I just could not get rid of it. So I ended up keeping it. So sometimes I do say they give me joy and I do keep it, but for the most part, this whole does it give me joy thing is helping me to get rid of like 90% of my clutter.
Barefoot. No mistake ever kept me late. We spent summers catching fireflies and winters on our skates. One big smile across my face. We used to dance our way to church on Sundays. Mama set the pace. Daydreamer, kitten and maid. Take me back, all the way back to them days. Gown and a crown, barefoot.
Now I've moved on to where we keep our glasses, and to the right of me above the fridge, what I have up there is light bulbs and coffee cups. Well, Madeline can't reach the coffee cups up there, and she likes to make hot chocolate, so I wanted to move those. So I did clean that out, and I didn't film it. It just has light bulbs in it right now. It's pretty empty, actually. But I was able to go through our glasses and get rid of a bunch of them. I donated them, and I actually threw away some of them. Were even cracked and just gross and old. But now my coffee cups fit in there so she can reach them, and I did end up relocating the coffee station. I had recently moved it there, but I wasn't loving it, so it has been moved. You guys will see that in the reveal when I show you how everything ended up being in the end. And that will be another video, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on that reveal, because that will be pretty fun to see how everything turned out in the end. But yeah, it doesn't look pretty. I'm not really happy. Like, it's not one of the cabinets that I open up and it makes me happy. Does that make sense? But everything is organized, it's functional, Madeline can reach, so that's all that really matters. Our glasses are so mix-matched. One day, maybe I will just buy a new set of glasses and they can all match. But for now, they work, so that's how it is.
Waiting on the day
So I actually ended up putting these little measuring spoons in a different place, and I'm going to show you that now. It's pretty cool. I've seen somebody else do this, and I thought the idea was great. So you just get some little command hooks and stick up there, and then you can hang them. And this is my spice rack, so I just hang them up there, and it clears up a lot of space in my drawer, and I can easily see them, and you know, they're easily accessible. So now I'm moving on to this drawer where I keep my coffee stuff, my sweeteners, my K-cups, clearly my bag of Jolly Ranchers. I have some popsicle covers in there, some Teamy tea and things like that, and I ended up moving the coffee station back over here, and it just makes more sense because everything I need is in this drawer right below it. So I'm really happy with how this drawer turned out.
We got good things coming. Put your faith in me.
So like I said, if you are interested in seeing the overall kitchen reveal with every drawer and cabinet, make sure you are subscribed because that will be coming very soon. I kind of want to give all of this some time to make sure that it's working for me. I may end up moving things around, we'll see. So you will see in that video how it all ends up. But for now, most of this is working the way I have it, and I really do enjoy it. I hope that this gave you some motivation. If you're interested in seeing part 1 and part 2, I will have those linked in the description box for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave me a thumbs up before you head out, and subscribe if you haven't already, and leave me a comment and let me know you were here. I'll see you next time.
When your life